How's it going, boys, girls, and squirrels, and welcome back to another batch of Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood episodes. And boy oh boy am I excited. King Bradley, being the absolute hype beast that he is currently feasting. Just going through an absolute tear through all of Central. I honestly, genuinely couldn't have asked for a better time to be alive. You know, some people will be like, man, you know, I was born in the wrong decade. I belong in the 1960s. That's like totally my aesthetic. You're just sitting there like, you know, what about civil rights though? Couldn't be me though. This is the exact decade that I belong in. Any decade where I get to enjoy Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood is a decade that I can absolutely get behind. So now let's get behind this decade, I guess. Sometimes I just ramble for these intros and get into the episodes. But first, we gotta talk about today's sponsor, Raycon. Listen, I'm a normal guy. I got normal guy New Year's resolutions. I wanna go to the gym more. I wanna do more at-home cooking. Both of which are outstandingly boring activities that I'd never be able to complete without the help of my Raycon earbuds. Raycon's earbuds look, sound, and feel better than ever, with optimized gel tips for that perfect in-ear feel that keep these things from falling out no matter what. They are insanely comfortable, and in my opinion, actually do look better than most earbuds. My favorite feature that these things come with though is without a doubt their noise isolation capabilities, which blocks out all outside noise and allows you to be fully immersed in whatever you're listening to. I like to listen to audiobooks when I work out, which can be a little difficult when the gym you go to loves blasting terrible music. All you gotta do is put these guys in, all of a sudden, I can't hear that terrible 2009 playlist my gym loves so much. They're also super easy to use, with a lot of very simple touch controls that allow you to change a lot more than I thought you'd be able to with just touch controls. If you want to increase the volume, you tap the right one. If you want to decrease it, you tap the left. Tap them twice to play or pause a song. Tap the right one 3 times if you want to skip to the next song. Tap the left one 3 times if you want to go to the previous one. It's just super cool how you can control so much of these things without ever having to take out your phone. If you want a pair of everyday earbuds that are very comfortable, very intuitive, and will no matter what stay in your ear, make sure you click on the link in my description below. Or go to buyraycon.com/Mada to get 15% off your purchase and free shipping today. Thank you so much to Raycon for sponsoring this video, and now, on to the show.
He destroyed a Briggs tank!
Chew on that, you lousy Briggs traitors! Let's rally the remaining troops. We're gonna retake Central Command!
No, I mean like he took down a whole tank. Like without a tank. Hell yeah. That's our Führer Bradley for you. You listening to me? Something's not right about that guy. He took down a tank on foot. Hell yeah, man. That is so punk rock. It is not punk rock.
Well, this is the first time I've actually laid eyes on him.
Oh, he's smitten. He's shaking with lust. This is the first time I've actually laid eyes on his cut jaw, his piercing eyes, and his mustache that says, "Kiss me, I'll keep your lips warm, I promise." Are anybody else's knees going numb?
You sacrifice our country just so you officials can gain immortality and enslave the world as your own?
Loving this boss bitch moment right now, but don't love the parallel between husband and wife and brother and sister. For a second I was like, oh, look at them. They both got their beefy men supporting them. And then I was like, wait a second, 2 of these characters are related. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm just saying I very quickly had to recalibrate my emotions as my eyes moved from one side of the screen to the other.
And I take it that Führer Bradley is also aware of these plans.
He was created to lead this country for that purpose.
I also never realized that Armstrong, a man I previously thought to be the biggest man in the series, could like comfortably fit inside of Teacher's husband with like plenty of room to spare.
And one is all! As the few chosen ones of Amestris, we will bring unity to the entire country.
Oh, get slippered, bitch! Taste that slip-on cozy wrath!
Will you help them?
Now wait, listen men, you need to follow orders. That's the only way I can put in a good word for you.
Oh, and the second slipper! Hey, I'd quit talking if I were you. Her husband's wearing boots.
I have a family right here in Central. So do I. Yeah, we all do.
Yeah, Me too. Shut up, Kevin, I just said we all do. Oh my god, it's almost like we all live here in Central. Hey man, take it easy. He was just trying to be included. Shut up, Mike, you're not special either.
That's right. I don't mean to sound rude, but you look like you could use a little breather at this point.
Honestly, she looks great, all things considered. Yeah, she's got a broken arm, but Sloth couldn't have hit her that hard if her lips haven't exploded yet. Those things have looked ready to burst from the moment she was introduced. This woman low-key looks like she's made out of bubblegum.
Well now, I wasn't exactly expecting to have an audience. You're gonna give me performance anxiety.
Okay. How about you don't take out your penis and we shouldn't have a problem?
You might know me as the man who created King Bradley. That is my most proud accomplishment.
This dude's just been hanging out underneath the city this whole time? Somehow still alive?
I didn't realize that was you. And here I thought you were at the radio station when in fact you come here to meet me in person.
Okay, wow, I can't tell if this dude is blind or really good at seeing. Are you looking at nobody or two people at the same time? Either way, it's the wrong number of people.
Colonel Mustang? Why don't you boys keep them out of my hair for just a few minutes?
Oh, not the legion of strapping young lads! Kinda glad this guy's got performance anxiety now.
What a stupid time to go passing out.
Keep resting.
Forgot about this.
Bad memory, my dude. You might want to get that checked out. You know, after you have somebody take a look at that sword in your stomach you somehow forgot about. Imagine waking up and being like, oh god, my head is killing me. Oh, god damn it!
Ow! What the hell, old man?
It's not like I'm incoming!
Good. You know what? This show needed some more slapstick, especially at the climax of its wildly intense final arc.
It's impressive how quickly you move. You're even older than I am. However, this is as old as you're going to get.
Fantastic line. This is as old as you're ever going to get is such a bar.
Well, if it isn't the young prince.
Damn it, Ling! Ask me before you take over!
Fucking no. I can't think of a more appropriate time to use the phrase, his body, his choice.
You're right, young lord. I need rest. Time for this old man to find rest.
Oh, it's the old chop on the back of the neck! Anime characters love chopping their friends on the back of the neck before performing some selfless deed.
Straight to hell with me, Bradley! You bastard!
Like, what'd you expect? Did you expect Bradley not to do something amazing? The dude's first name is literally King.
My shameful death.
Oh, somebody stabbed him!
That philosopher's stone might have given you the eyes of a god, but even you can't dodge an attack if you can't see it coming!
Oh, what a sweet collateral! Glad you finally did something. Still pissed it had nothing to do with clamps or chainsaws. I feel like I sound like a BDSM addict every time I bring this up, but why are you so against fucking clamps?
But you aren't going alone. I'll keep you company on the ride down.
You have my gratitude.
Cool, whatever. Would you mind just killing me? I think I've been stabbed more times than I've shit myself today. And that's saying a lot.
Jeez, first a ditch, and then you run into a lamppost. Have you ever even driven a car before? Will you shut up?
Why is there like a full Three Stooges episode going on in the background of this show right now? Fucking let somebody else drive. Why is Alphonse bumbling his way to the Capitol? Is there a reason Mustang hasn't incinerated everybody in this room yet? Why am I seeing Mustang throwing hands right now in this completely not on fire room? And like, don't even try and tell me it's because he doesn't want to hurt any of his friends. What about the time he cleared out a room full of zombies with all of his friends in it? What about the time he specifically burned Envy's tongue out of his mouth? All I'm saying is Mustang has an incredibly precise hold on his fire powers, and instead he's boxing.
God, I'm sorry. You must find this dull, being a soldier and all.
Quite the contrary.
Madam, I find this riveting.
I suppose it's about time we got started. Now number 16.
Okay, wait, keep shooting them. Like, if nothing else, it seems like an effective way to get rid of the soldiers. If they want to just dive in front of your bullets, I don't see any reason we should argue.
It's a transmutation circle. The entire city.
You mean it's connecting all the laboratories into a circle?
Hawkeye, go back to shooting him. This is a problem with having a character that uses guns in a world where most people use swords. Like, even though shooting at him didn't work the first time, it worked enough. There are only so many of his soldiers that can keep diving in front of your bullets before you eventually get to him. You know, it's like eating a Tootsie Pop.
What?
Oh my god, it's all of the sacrifices. You know what? They've been talking about these sacrifices for so long, it never really occurred to me I'd actually see it happen. Wow, and it is so happening. You know what I mean, though, about the sacrifices? Like, the show told me about them so much that I kind of stopped thinking they were real. It's almost like how I tell you about the content on my Patreon so much that it almost sounds too good to be true. But rest assured, just like the sacrifices, the content on my Patreon is very much real. We got Blue Lock reactions, we got Food Wars reactions, we've got live streams from the past and the future. No, well, hold on. I guess we don't have live streams from the future, but every live stream that I will record in the future will end up on the Patreon. You'll also get access to my private Discord server where you can chat with me and many other wonderful members of this community. And subscribing to the Patreon is also just an amazing way to get a ton of exclusive content while also helping support me and my editor Tom and ensuring that we're able to keep putting out as much content as we do. If any of that sounds exciting to you, make sure you consider checking out my Patreon in the description below. And now, on to the next one. I know we're at the end of this series and I've literally never mentioned this before, but the score in this show is fucking incredible. This track plays in like every episode and it never misses. And they always play it at like the perfect moments. Like that moment back there when Greed goes to punch Bradley and he blocks it and like the cymbals crash and the chorus comes booming in. It's just always done at the right time in the right way and I love it.
No. It's too late for him. Brinksman!
That was so sick. Why was that so sick? The tear turning into a drop of blood was such a great visual representation of this show's themes. Like, what a great way to visualize sorrow turning into pain, or sorrow turning into violence. Whatever this fucking show is trying to tell me. I love this show using, like, beautiful methods to convey really deep and heavy themes to me, and I'm just like, dope.
Take this!
Is Bradley, like, the weakest homunculus? Does he not have the healing capabilities of the other homunculi? I've seen Envy heal severed limbs before. Bradley can't take a stab to the stomach and a bullet to the shoulder?
Someone who knows how to use alchemy! Hurry! I've got a Philosopher's Stone! Use all that you want!
I love the soldiers being embarrassed by the fact that they brought 0 doctors to this battle. Like, this army had 0 intention of healing any of its wounded.
Is there nobody? Anybody? How could that be?
That's great. I love Ling realizing that Amestris only uses its alchemy for violence, and that none of its alchemists know how to heal. If this weren't the end of the series, I would fully expect this moment to turn Ling into the next antagonist. Like, this is such a good motivation for this foreign prince to invade Amestris. You know, like, as far as, like, animated motivations go.
Tell me why.
What? What? Well, if he didn't have a reason to hate this place before, he definitely does now.
Captain! Captain! Please stay with us!
Captain Buccaneer!
Captain!
Oh, are you guys regretting not having any healers now?
Give it to me.
All right. There's still a little time left before what I have to do.
What, do you got a big date tonight, Greed? Alright, I'll lend you my power, but I need it back by 8. This girl, Ling, she... You know, I mean, she is hot.
You'll do it.
Yes, I promise I will.
Oh shit, Ling's loading up them guns! I love that people actually kind of fuse in this show. We need more fusions in anime. It's never not hype.
If you have a family, go home!
Oh yeah, and ladies! I won't fight women, I'm not that kind of guy!
Wow, how noble of this personified sin. I feel like if I were this army, I would rush all of the female soldiers straight to the front line. What's he gonna do? Fight them? Because apparently not. Okay, like, if the bazooka didn't work, maybe it's time to give up. You will never catch me seeing a guy shrug off a bazooka missile and go, what should we try next? Zero chance I'm whipping up a brainstorming sesh after that. Like, no, absolutely not. I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna rethink my place in the universe. Look, I'm not saying this form should have hair, but it does look incredibly awkward without it. It's very strange to see Ling go from having a long, spiky ponytail to looking like something Link would hunt in The Legend of Zelda.
I'm afraid the sooty air of Central doesn't agree with me. Farewell to you, comrades.
No, you can't die. You have so much unfinished business. You still haven't fucking chainsawed anybody.
That light earlier, what was it?
We've had no reports.
There seem to be some strange happenings at the command center.
Imagine not knowing there was a coup going on in your own city. Imagine missing your own civil war. Like, imagine just spending the whole day watching anime, laying low, hanging out, and then the next day you step outside to rubble, and you're just like, what the hell happened in New York?
Izumi! Where are you? Izumi!
Yo, somebody find this dude's damn wife before he tears this whole building apart. The only reason it took so long to defeat Bradley is because this dude was too busy fighting Sloth. This whole war would have been wrapped up in a jiff if this guy was on the front lines. That was awesome. That was metal as hell. I loved Edward screaming himself into existence.
4 of you are here now. That still leaves us 1 short.
That's horrific. How dare this anime show me that? How could this show think that this was acceptable imagery to show me? This thing has a Hohenheim for a belly button. I'm surprised Edward isn't throwing up right now. That's his fucking dad.
And it would seem he's got Alphonse as well. Ah, and Izumi Curtis. You'll have to excuse my sorry appearance.
Appearance not excused. I know you can't help what's going on right now, but I will not be overlooking it.
Hohenheim! What is that hideous thing?
It's a copy of me.
It's not even that hideous. Hohenheim's the worst part about this thing. It looks like a Five Nights at Freddy's monster. It looks like a fucked up mascot for the game Twister.
Though, they did only go after those who were stupid enough to take the bait of something small, something like immortality.
They did only go after those stupid enough to go after something small, something like immortality, rather than something big. Like a big sandwich. Yes, a delicious big sandwich. Nobody ever dares to think bigger than immortality.
At this point, you've no choice but to cooperate with us. I would like you to perform some human transmutation and open a portal for me.
Oh shit, we're bringing people back from the dead now?
A lover. A friend. Or that man you were so close to. I forget, what was his name again? Hughes, right?
Oh shit, we're bringing Hughes back from the dead now? Cool. Sick. This should be nice and dramatic.
But all I really need you to do is open the portal and then return.
No, not a chance! I won't be your puppet! You open it yourself!
Mustang, how do you see this playing out? Can we just skip to the part where he hurts Hawkeye to get you to say yes? Like, that's where this is headed anyway. Hey, guess what, bozo? This is why I wanted to skip this part.
If you don't hurry, the lieutenant will be lost to you forever. I understand. Would you like to transmute her after she's already died?
Mustang, you guys just aren't together. Just do the thing.
We're not gonna die. What you don't know is that I'm under strict orders not to die.
Adorable line, Hawkeye, but hardly an actual defense. Please don't go daring this guy to kill you right now.
Her fate is up to you now, Colonel Mustang. Do you want her blood forever on your hands?
It's your call, Colonel Mustang. Do you really want her blood on your— Oh, and she's dead! Wow. Really misjudged how much time we had before she bled out. Wow, that's really my bad.
All right.
Wow, what a shocking turn of events! I am very excited to see what being a sacrifice entails, though. Like, I always hate saying this, because I know the show wants me to say this, but like, how are they gonna get out of this one? But I suppose we'll find out next time on Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. You know, still a great banging show. Bradley, super not dead. Everyone kept being like, oh, you dealt him a fatal blow. Absolutely not. Oh, just the main antagonist of the series? Shot in the shoulder to death? Okay, sure, whatever. It's not like he's a fucking absolute tank-destroying machine or anything. Tough that Colonel Clampsaw died without getting to actually clamp or saw a damn thing in his life. So it goes. Very intense stuff. Definitely shaping up to be an awesome conclusion. But as always, let me know what you guys thought of this video in the comments below. Comment your favorite jokes as well. Check out my Patreon, por favor. And I will see you guys next time.
Hold on to me, baby, won't you come